Hi everyone, my name's Kia Miller. I'm so thrilled to be here with you all at this One Earth Live Festival. When I looked at the lineup, I just couldn't believe it. It's like, this is the festival that I have always wanted to go to, with all the extraordinary musicians, the lineup of speakers, these opportunities for us to practice to breathe, to elevate our energy. It's just a dream come true, and it couldn't be at a better time in the world. We need to remember in this time how connected we all are on the subtle level. We need to come back into that inner stability, because the winds of fear, the winds of different ideologies are blowing pretty strongly. And it can take us off our center. And even if we're not engaging in the polarities, we are still energetically affected by the collective. And so here we are. We have an opportunity to come together, to connect through the great unified field, the cosmic womb of life, and to remember the interconnected nature of our being. All of us, aspects of the one same creative consciousness. All of us here connecting and serving this new paradigm of consciousness, helping ourselves to move out of the way, to use this time of challenge to actually access that inner stability that allows us to be the leaders, the healers, the teachers, the lighthouse, the ones that can carry a steadiness while the winds are blowing. So thank you so much for being here today. From my heart to yours, I'm so grateful that we can connect, that all of our hearts, this giant web of hearts, that we get to shimmy this web and create a lot of connection and openness to receive, because there's so much possibility in this time for us to grow, evolve, adapt, and find what wants to emerge through us individually and collectively. So thank you for being here. It's truly an honor. And let's dive into some practice. We're going to work on cultivating some potency, some strength at the navel point. We're going to draw it up to the heart, because when energy hits the heart, it starts to rise. And the source of our cosmic consciousness lies in the heart. So let's access that and create a real balance and coherence between the mind and heart. And then with all of us connected here live, who knows what could happen. So we'll begin with Om Namo Gurudev Namo, calling on the divine creative consciousness, that essence of truth that is reverberating through each and every one of us. We'll call on the wisdom within, the teacher within, the part of us that is awake to the sacredness of life, the part of us that seeks evolution in these times, the part of us that is committed to overcoming old unhelpful patterns and beginning to awaken to new levels of love, to open to new possibilities. So Om Namo Gurudev Namo, you can just listen, you can hum along or join in. So palms come together, hands all the way at the sternum, chest lifts, chin slightly in, and inhale deeply. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Deep inhale. And exhale. Yay. All right, we're going to do a little breath work to balance the brain and then some dynamic movement with breath just to activate the prana shakti, get us alert and prepared, and then we'll dive in. So we're going to do a pretty fast alternate nostril breath. If you're on your menstrual cycle or if you're new to this, I'd like you to just block your right nostril, in left nostril, and then out right nostril. Just in left and out right. Got it? So in left, out right. If you want to be adventurous in this moment, you're going to pump your belly and move quickly back and forth. So in left and out right. It'll look like this. Okay? So either in left, out right, that's good, or going a little bit faster with me. Here we go. Deep inhale through the left nostril. Pause the breath. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. So hug your sit bones in toward one another. Lift your lower belly and just stabilize your attention right inside the brain towards the forehead. And exhale. And just allow yourself a moment. Opening, grounding. And then let's switch sides. So now we'll in right, out left. I'm using my thumb and my ring finger to move here. So we're inhaling through the right and then exhaling through the left. Here we go. Deep inhale through the right nostril. Pause the breath, squeeze the muscles at the base of the spine, lift the lower belly, long spine, chin slightly in, focus in the center of the brain. And exhale, deep inhale. And full exhale. Beautiful. All right, one more here, and then we'll move into some more traditional asana. So now, I'd like you to stretch your arms up. Hands are open, arms up. That's your inhale position. And then in the exhale position, your elbows will come down and strike your ribs. So it's going to look like this. You inhale up, and then you exhale. Make a fist and elbows hit the sides of the body, okay? And do it with some enthusiasm. So we really awaken the pranic energy in the body. Okay, here we go. Inhaling. Little fists with the hands as the elbows hit the body. Fingers straight as you reach up. Deep inhale, stretch up. Pause the breath, squeeze Mulaban. And then exhale, turn the palms out. Slowly release the arms down. And just let yourself settle again. We just moved a lot of energy. Tune into your center. Opening yourself. What old story can you release? What attitude, what judgment, what doubt? Just letting it go, opening yourself. Anchoring in your breath. Setting your intention. Opening yourself into this great unified field of consciousness where you feel the support of life. Wonderful. So now let's come on around to all fours. We just begin to move the body in cat-cow. Inhaling, arch, and exhale, round. Nice, smooth, fluid movement. And then inhale deeply. Pause the breath. And then exhale, curl the toes under and come into downward facing dog. Deep inhales and exhales. You may take a moment for your body to adjust. So pressing into the hands, arms straight. Breathing up into the space between the shoulder blades. Breathing into the belly. drawing your hips up and back. And then go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. And fold forwards here. Let your head release down, rocking slightly to the fronts of your heels. And just be gentle with your physical body. So not trying to push or force anything, just deepening your breath and feeling into the areas that may be tight. And just waiting for that invitation to go a little bit deeper. Staying where you are in that nice deep forward bend. Beautiful. And then bring your hands to your hips and press into your feet. Inhale, slowly come on up. Yes, so walk on up to the top of your mat. And from here we'll flow through a few sun salutations. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, fold. Inhaling up halfway. Exhale, right foot back, right knee down. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Stay as you exhale. And deep inhale. And then exhale, hands come down, step back to plank pose. Please feel free to put your knees on the ground if you need to. Full inhale. And then you'll exhale, lower to the ground on this first one. And then inhale, lift through your chest, let your spine lift you. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Again, deep inhale. Full exhale. And step your right foot forward between your hands, left knee down. Inhale, rise up. Stay as you exhale. Full inhale, reaching. And then exhale, stepping to the top of your mat and folding. Inhale, rising all the way up. Gaze up. And exhale, hands to your heart. And then again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhaling up halfway. Exhale, step your left foot back, left knee down. And then inhale, reach through the arms, maybe hook the thumbs. Stay as you exhale. Deep inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Step to plank. Inhale deeply. Exhale, you can lower halfway down or to the floor. And then inhaling, upward facing or cobra. And downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. And bring that left foot forward between your hands, right knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Stay as you exhale. And full inhale, lift through the chest, reach. And then exhale, stepping to the top of your mat and folding. Inhale, rise up, feeling of rising with joy. And exhale, hands to your heart. One more on each side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bowing forwards. All the breath out. Inhaling, opening the chest. Exhaling, right leg back. Keep the legs straight this time if that works in your body. And then inhale, reach the arms up to a high lunge crescent pose. And just hold and breathe here. Right hip back, right hip forward, left hip back. Back leg really straight. And let your gaze find a steady point. And take one more deep inhale. And then exhale, hands come down, step to plank, inhale. And exhale, your choice, lowering halfway to the floor. Inhaling, upward facing or cobra. Downward facing dog, deep inhale. Full exhale. And one more full breath. And then step your right foot forward between your hands, left leg. Stay straight. If you feel a little unsteady, you can always put the knee down. And then bring the torso up, arms up, and reach. Full breaths. Drawing in and up, opening, reaching, full inhale. And then exhale, stepping to the top of your mat and folding. Rising, inhale, rise with joy. And exhale, hands to your heart. Last one, inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding. Inhaling up halfway. Exhale, left leg back. Straight again, inhale, reach up through the arms, coming up, torso and arms, take a couple of breaths. Full inhale. And then exhale, hands come down, step to plank, inhaling. And exhale, lowering halfway to the floor. Inhaling, upward facing. And then downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here. Full exhale. And here we are. Last one of these, left foot forwards. And then inhaling up into your crescent pose. Hold and breathe. Deep breaths, drawing from the lower belly up through the heart. Full inhale. And then exhale, stepping to the top of your mat and folding. And inhale, come all the way up, reaching. And exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep inhale. Full exhale. Excellent. So we're going to come lying down onto our backs. So as you're ready, lying down, and we'll begin to move the legs. So right leg lifts up, inhale, and then lowers. And then left leg, inhale, and lower. On the breath. You can keep your hands alongside your body or place them behind your head, elbows out to the sides. See what feels better to you. If you need a little extra support for your lower back, place your hands, palms down, underneath your hips. Good, keep going. starting to stoke the fire. Good, lift both legs up to 90 degrees, inhale. Pause the breath, squeeze the pelvic floor. And then exhale, slowly lowering both legs down. Arms, palms up alongside the torso, legs falling open, and breathe here. Let yourself surrender. It takes so much effort to hold ourselves in these limiting patterns, actually. We just stay there because it's familiar, but we're in this great time of the unknown. Things are changing. How comfortable can we be with the unknown? Allowing ourselves to dissolve all of what seemed like safety measures and just resting within the self. Now with your hands underneath your hips, palms down, moving the legs, inhaling both legs up, and then exhale, lower. Remember, protect your lower back if you need to with your hands underneath your hips. Inhale, legs lift up. Exhale, lower, so we pressurize the diaphragm area. And here we are, just stoking that inner fire. Few more. Inhaling legs to 90 degrees, pause the breath. Seal it. And then slowly exhale, release your legs down, open your palms towards the ceiling and breathe into your belly. Couple more deep breaths here. How deeply can you let go? The more you relax, the more your energy expands. Great, now we'll lift the legs up into the air so they're parallel with the ground. You could keep your hands underneath your hips if you like, and we'll do a breath of fire here. If you're on your menstrual cycle, do a long deep breath. In breath of fire, we're pulsing the belly in and out, not Kapalabhati with just a strong exhale. It's an exhale and inhale. See if you can find that. You're still powering the breath with the exhale, but you're helping it with the inhale also. Deep inhale. Pause the breath, squeeze the muscles of the rectum, sex organs, lower belly, like you're stabilizing, drawing the energy from your root up towards the heart. And then slowly release the legs down, turn the palms up and breathe deeply. What a precious opportunity, right? Here, right now, to settle into your own inner nature. Beautiful. So the next pose, there's a couple of options. You can come into a bridge pose here with the feet hip distance apart, just brushing your heels with your fingertips and your hips lifting up. You can walk your shoulder heads in toward one another, maybe interlace your fingers. So now we really draw all that activated energy toward the heart center. So this is a wonderful place to be. For those of you who are feeling extra adventurous, you can join me for a bigger back bend. If your wrists are a little funky as mine are, you might put something underneath your wrists for this. So either going into the bridge pose, as I just demonstrated, or here we go, full like Chakrasana, full opening of all the chakras in wheel pose. So hands alongside the ears, feet are down. I know this is a big pose, it's not for everybody, so please just pick your medicine right now. Those of you who are coming up, you'll press yourself to the crown of your head and just pause a moment, get your elbows in, chest towards the wall you can see, and then gradually coming on up into your back bend, and wherever you are, long deep breath, or do a little breath of fire with me. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale slowly, come on down from whichever pose you were in, and just allow a moment. You can stretch your legs all the way out if you like, and just breathe deeply. Opening yourself. Just letting yourself really relax in between the exercises just allows a deeper integration to happen. hug your knees into your chest. And you're going to roll a little bit backwards and forwards on your spine. And then you have to see this, see yourself doing this before you do it. You're going to roll yourself all the way up to standing. Yes. All right. Nice job, yogis. Now we're going to just work this whole energy into the magnetic field. So you'll reach your arms up into the air. Inhale. So from the side like this, inhale and then exhale. Inhale and exhale. Few more.
Thank you.
And then inhale, stretch all the way up. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor, stretch through the arms. And then gradually release the arms down. Nice job. Standing for a moment. Anchoring yourself. Opening yourself. And now come on to a seated pose. And just allow a moment here, sitting, aligning with you within you. And I'd like us to go into this practice for the heart center to stabilize the pranic energy at the heart center. So important for all of us right now to anchor ourselves in our heart, to come into that integrated state of being between the heart, between the mind. So this next posture, you're going to do to the best of your ability. I'm going to hold you in a certain mudra. And the purpose of that is to help you to find this deep steadiness in the midst of the turbulence of these times. What does it take for us to pause the unconscious momentum of our life that allows us to step out of the influence of the unconscious momentum of the collective energy, that allows us to actually drop in and create such an inner stability that we become like the eye of the hurricane. We become unshakable in our capacity to be present in love. So we'll do this little practice here. Your left hand is alongside your body with your palm facing forwards. It's in a receptive position. And your right hand, your active hand, is going to go above your head, with the palm just above your head. And the purpose and you don't have to do it yet while I talk about it. The purpose of this is that your hand is like a magnet drawing energy up, and it stabilizes it. It opens up our crown. And so that's the mudra. And we'll do this very sweet breath. We'll inhale for like 5 seconds, 5 to 8, hold 5 to 8, and then exhale the same. You might extend the length, but keep each part the same. Inhale, hold, and then exhale. The hold at the top of the breath really helps to stabilize that pranic energy at the heart center. And that's our purpose here, to create this coherence between mind and heart and stabilize the energy so we become more heartfelt, more awake on the level of love. So here we go. Left hand faces forwards, right hand above your head. And it'll be awkward at times, but here we go. Inhaling for 5. Hold for 5. And exhale for 5. Keep going, just like that. You find the rhythm that works for you. See how stable you can be. These times are offering us this opportunity to evolve. Nothing like chaos to make us evolve. Nothing like challenge to prompt us to change. How are we going to change? Are we going to change in the direction of more chaos, fear, isolating ourselves, trying to control everything around us? Or are we going to move in the direction of consciousness, steady ourselves, practice in such a way that we begin to awaken from the inside out, awaken our energy, move it to the heart, open to the frequency of love. Find ways to refine our intellect, correct ourselves when we're seeing things from a limited perspective, and to continually remind ourselves of our divine nature, our connection to the source of all life, to remember that we are not alone. We are all threads, we are all pearls in this web of life. And right now, just as your arm's starting to talk to you, let yourself get bigger. Expand your awareness so you can fill and feel the whole room that you are in. Feel the space behind you, the space all around you, and use your breath as a resource to carry you through. Sense how vast you can get. Like your awareness can stretch out into the infinite space all around you. How are you holding yourself? This moment, are you holding yourself with defeat, or are you holding yourself victorious? Whether your arm stays up above your head or not, it doesn't matter. Are you holding yourself victorious? Can you sense the capacity within you to adapt, to innovate, to align yourself with the consciousness that is emerging at this time? Don't let yourself fall into resistance. Stay awake. Stay awake to the moment, the richness of this moment, the gift of this birth right here, right now, your aliveness, your capacity to be aware of being aware. Sense the strength, the support in the unified field around you, the cosmic womb around you, the natural nurturance of life. This mudra is helping to adjust your magnetic fields. Trust the process. This is an ancient science, a technology coming from all these wisdom keepers in the yogic tradition who understood all the different levels of the human being and what it means to come into yoga state, an integrated state. Getting our energy stable, mind stable, coherence, harmony, and opening ourselves up into the field of intelligence within and around us, surrendering the ego that wants to control or resist or give up. Just the last little bit here. You guys are doing great. Hang in with me. Opening yourself to the stillness within. And take a deep inhale. Pause the breath. And then exhale. I'd like you to stretch both arms out in front of you. So stay now with the arms stretched directly out in front of you. Yeah. And then let's breathe deeply here. Eyes closed, but your attention down to the chin, like the moon center. Long, deep breaths. Stabilizing yourself here. Keep your felt experience wide, like you can feel into the space all around your body. Stay present, stay steady, strengthening your nervous system. Making yourself so potently present. And then bring the arms straight up into the air, straight up into the air. So my palms are still facing forward, arms straight up, and then breathe deeply here. It's simply not enough to try to change things in the outside world. The yogi's journey is to change within, to create the shift within the very center of our own being. So that shift starts to happen in the outer world, reflecting the inner world. And then take a deep inhale. Pause the breath, squeeze from the root of the body and reach up. Keep the arms up, exhale. And again, deep inhale. Squeeze from the root of the body, reach up. And exhale. Last one, deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly release down. Hands in Gyan Mudra, first fingers and thumbs touch. And then palms are up, hands resting on the knees, and close your eyes and observe yourself. Notice the quality of your energy in this moment. Feel the ground beneath you, the length of your spine like an antenna. And open yourself here. Open yourself to love, to receive. tuning to the frequency of love. Right now, expand your awareness, connect to all the souls around the globe, tuning in at this very moment, hearts connecting, shimmying that web of that connects us all. Sense how connected we are and the invisible field. Sense that place where you can surrender. Surrender the known self. What if you could just drop the known self and rest back inside? Sense that pulse of your conscious self. Sense the purity of your connection to all hearts. Sense that in the purity of this connection, it doesn't matter what country you're from, what color your skin is, what gender you are, what you do, what you've achieved. It's just this purity of connection. Keep attuning to the frequency of love. Open yourself to the miracle of this present moment. You and your full embodied grace, your power, your beauty. Opening yourself to that pulse, that current of higher consciousness. Opening yourself to become a vehicle of this force of love, of light. And then as you're ready, let's bring the hands together. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us here. Keep it up, keep the celebration going, keep your vibration high, your frequency high. Open yourself to the unknown. We are so adaptable as human beings. There's so much genius in you. Call on it in this time. And just keep your heart open, keep the love flowing. Sat Nam, everyone. Sat meaning truth. Sat Nam. We are identifying with that underlying truth that connects us all. Bless you. Until the next time.